My drug dealer was a doctor, had the plug from Big Pharma. He said that he would heal me, but he only gave me problems. My drug dealer was a doctor, had the plug from Big Pharma. I think he trying to kill me, tried to kill me for $1.
What's up with it? This is Yogi Bronknuts, 719 West. And today I want to talk to you, still down here in Acapulco. The conference is over, but what's going on now is today Jeff Berwick and his Dollar Vigilante group had a, I think he calls it his summit, where he's going over all types of financial investments, gold mining stocks, cryptos, ways to leverage things, and I'm sure it was a great conference, although I didn't attend. What I did do today is I had an interesting conversation with a Bitcoin enthusiast that was down here, and he was at the beach, and we were sitting there having a conversation at the picnic table, and apparently Jeff Berwick of the Dollar Vigilante, the guy who's really the host of this whole event, likes and is into shamanism and this herbal tea made out of an herbal plant, a couple of plants, called Iowaska, I believe is how you say it. And essentially what ayahuasca is a root or a vine of a plant mixed with a leaf of another plant, and one is the actual chemical that your brain or something in your head automatically produces, called DMT, and then when it's mixed with this leaf, it creates a chemical reaction that'll give you like a euphoric psychedelic experience. And I was like, that's not for me, I don't think. Well, apparently Jeff set a real shaman who is the person who conducts these types of ceremonies, and I'm like, come on, what is a shaman? Like, what's the credentials? How do you become one? And so he was trying to explain to me what a shaman was, and I don't know if I got a real clear idea of what a shaman is or how you become a shaman, but what I gather from it is they're like a spiritual leader, someone who can get you in touch with another world, or with your deepest, most inner thoughts that you didn't even maybe realize that you had, or another dimension, or the spiritual world, maybe either good or bad. And like a witch doctor or something, I don't know. But this originated thousands of years ago in the Amazon jungle. And this ayahuasca tea, I guess that's what they really call it in Mexico and a lot of Spanish colonies, but in other places in the world, it could actually be called something else. So whatever this mixture of DMT and some cacti, Banistropius cacti is the vine. Whatever this mixture is, I'm sure it's being used all over the world, and I know I got a lot of viewers that are actually from all over the world, and I'm sure some of you are familiar with what a shaman is and what this tea is. So enlighten me down on my comment section if you have any experience with this. But the experience that my friend described to me, he said that he was terrified when he was walking in the doors. He'd second-guessed himself 100 times of whether he should do this or not. He had read a lot about it. He was very intrigued by it, very educated about it, and definitely committed to doing it, paid for the whole thing, which I think it was $200. And he was explaining what happened to him, and he said it was absolutely the best by far experience he's ever had in his life. And he goes, and it wasn't about the euphoria of the whole thing, he said, because it was work. He goes, you're really dealing with a lot of buried, really deep demons that are inside you. And he said, basically, Mother Earth came at me in the form of a snake. And he goes, and at first I was a little, apprehensive because he didn't like snakes. He goes, but then, like, this snake was like awesome. It was here to help me and guide me into this journey that I was going to experience. He said it was 10 hours. And I said, okay, explain it all, right? I want to know, what was the room like? What did the people look like? Was it dark? Was it light? Was there music? Was there scents? Was there bathrooms nearby? How far were you guys apart? What were you wearing? How long were you there? What was the shaman? I mean, what did his gear look like? He said he was just wearing jeans and a t-shirt. That's not what I expect a shaman to be wearing. I thought he may have like a little shaman suit or something. But he said that it lasted about 10 hours, and all kinds of things, work that he had dealt with. He said, but this snake took me like on this journey of awesome things as well. Because, you know, like my dog was literally right in my lap, his dog that had died, that he had this great connection to. So it was literally in my lap, licking on my face, because I could feel my hands petting and the fur in my fingers. It was that vivid. The colors were crystal clear, and at no time did he say he ever felt out of control or scared. And I was like, wow, that's really a bizarre thing. I'd never even heard of either one of these two things. So I just wanted to let you know that if you're considering to come down to Anarchapulco and come to this conference next year, you know, there's yoga events, there was a pool party, there was a concert, there's this shaman that you can see, there's all kinds of wellness, massage, herbal medications, classes, all kinds of things are involved in this whole conference, and you can pay for all of those things a la carte that either happen after or before the conference starts on both bookends, so you can make a little extended vacation out of your trip. Now that I've been down here once, I know a little bit more about how things are ran, and I think I might have a better experience the next time that I come because I kind of know what to expect. So going to be moving over to the Copacabana in a couple of days here for the Anarchapulco conference sponsored by Smart Cash. And I'm really looking forward to bringing you guys some great interviews from that, y'all, because I've seen what the Smart Cash people are up to and the brand new smart card. And I've gotten a little peek at it, and I've gotten to talk to them, but I didn't want to interview them here at the big conference because they were too busy and there was too many people, so I'm going to wait for something that's a little more condensed. But I'm really looking forward to bringing you the information of the things that Smart Cash is working on, because I think it's going to be big and exciting for all of us. Pretty much that's all that there was to report today. Just kind of a lazy day here at the hotel, just kicking it around the beach and having some great conversation. There's still lots of crypto coin enthusiasts hanging around. They're walking all over the hallways. They're in the restaurants. I met a couple tonight from LA. How you guys doing, by the way? I know you're going to be new followers probably checking out my video. And this couple actually has set up an exchange in Los Angeles that's a physical exchange. We're going to be walking into a brick and mortar building, and you can walk in there with dollars, with crypto, with gold, with silver, with whatever type of currency you want, and do an exchange with them for whatever type of currency that you want with very minimal fees. What a cool idea. You know, they have an attorney, they're legit, they've passed their money changer credentials with the United States government. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works in a big environment like Los Angeles. And I promise you guys, if I'm ever out in the LA area, I'm going to stop in for a while and have a nice little glass of iced tea and just kick it with you and see how things are going. Good luck to you and you guys in your business. That's what's great about Anarchapulco. Lots of different people to meet, going a lot of different directions around the world, and you guys get to collaborate with them to make everything better for all of us. This is the OG Bronknuts, 719 West, just living the dream. I mean, literally, down here in Mexico. I'm out. I'll see you, suckers.